Krishna Prayasi Namo Namaha. Yani Kani Cha Papani Brahmahatyadikani Cha Tani Tani Pranashanti Pradakshina Pare Pare. Yani Kani Cha Papani Brahmahatyadikani Cha Tani Tani Pranashanti Pradakshina Pare Pare. Yani Kani Cha Papani Brahmahatyadikani Cha Tani Tani Pranashanti Pradakshina Pare Pare. Yani Kani Cha Papani Brahmahatyadikani Cha Tani Tani Pranashanti Pradakshina Pare Pare.
Tani Cha Tani Tani Pranashanti Pradakshina Pare Pare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Jaya Tulsi Devi, Jaya Tulsi Devi, Jaya Tulsi Devi, Jaya Tulsi Devi.
Jaya Tulsi Devi, Jaya Tulsi Devi, Jaya Tulsi Devi, Jaya Tulsi Devi.
Jaya Tulsi Maharani, Jaya Tulsi Maharani, Jaya Tulsi Maharani, Jaya Tulsi Maharani.
Jaya Tulsi Maharani, Jaya Tulsi Maharani, Jaya Tulsi Maharani, Jaya Tulsi Maharani. श्रीमती तुलसी देवी महारानी की, वृंदाय तुलसी देवी आय प्रियाय की शुभ शिक्षा, कृष्णा भक्ति पद देवी सत्यवचाय नमः। वृंदाय तुलसी देवी आय प्रियाय की शुभ शिक्षा, कृष्णा भक्ति पद देवी सत्यवचाय नमः।
वृंदाय तुलसी देवी आय प्रियाय की
वृंदाय तुलसी देवी आय प्रियाय की शुभ शिक्षा, कृष्णा भक्ति पद देवी सत्यवचाय नमः। श्रीमती तुलसी देवी महारानी की, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Good evening, everyone. Hare Krishna. We're going to begin by an invocation, chanting some mantras, prayers to our spiritual masters, the disciplic succession from which our Krishna consciousness movement is coming. This was a practice that His Divine Grace Srila Prabhupada did before chanting every evening. But in the course of time, it has been forgotten, so I wanted to do it at least every Sunday. So if you can follow it along with, we can chant together on page 3. We can chant together in unison from the top of the page. Om Ajnanatirmirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshununmilitam Yena Tasmai Sri Guruve Namaha Sri Chaitanya Manobishtam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayam Dadati Swapatantikam Bandeham Sri Guru Sri Yuta Padakamalam Sri Gurun Vaishnavamscha Sri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunathanvitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Sri Radha Krishna Padam Sagana Lalita Sri Vishakhanvitam Scha Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Pristaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Niti Namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine Namahum Vishnupadaya Krishna Pristaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Namine Sri Varshabhanavi Devi Daitaya Kripabdaye Krishna Sambandha Vivyana Dayane Prabhave Namaha Madhu Jalo Premadya Sri Upanuga Bhaktida Sri Gaura Karuna Shakti Vigrahaya Namostute Namaste Gauravani Srimurtaye Dinatarini Rupanuga Virudhapa Siddhanta Dvantaharine Namo Gaura Kishoraya Sakshad Vairagya Murtaye Vipralamba Rasambudhe Padambu Jayate Namaha Namo Bhakti Vinodaya Sachidananda Namine Gaura Shakti Swarupaya Rupanuga Bharayate Gaura Virbhava Bhumestvam Nirdeshta Sajjana Priya Vaishnava Sarvabhoma Sri Jagannathayate Namaha Vancha Kalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhubhyaiva cha Patitanang Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Namo Mahabadanyaya Krishna Prema Pradayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namni Gauratishe Namaha Pancha Tattvatmakam Krishnam Bhakta Rupa Swarupakam Bhakta Avataram Bhaktakyam Namami Bhakta Shaktikam He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Deenabandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Sri Radha Kanta Namostute Jayatam Surato Pangor Mama Mandir Matirgati Matsarvasva Padambuja Sri Radha Madana Mohano Divyad Brindaranya Kalpa Drumada Srimad Ratnagara Singhasanastho Srimad Radha Srila Govinda Devo Pristali Bi Sevya Manusmarami Sriman Rasarasarambi Mamshivata Tatakstitaha Karshan Venu Swanairoshi Gopinata Srishtunaha Tapta Kanchana Gourangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Haripriye Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Again. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Bol. What was it? Hare mantra. Yeah. Hare Krishna. Okay. So we're going to chant the Hare Krishna mantra for a few minutes in call and response. I will chant and you will respond. This congregational chanting of Hare Krishna mantra is the basis of the Krishna consciousness movement. It was given to us by the father of the Sankirtan movement, Srila Vrindavan Das Thakur. He is one Acharya, a great devotee in our line. He wrote a book called Chaitanya Bhagavat, and they are very nice prayers, glorification of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Nityananda Prabhu. So he says, Ajanulambita Vijaburu Kanakavataru Sankirtanaika Pituru Kamalaya Takshu Vishwamburu Dijaburu Yugadharma Palu Bande Jagat Priyakuru Charanarvindam Bande Mahapurushate Charanarvindam. So he says the Lord Chaitanya is Sankirtanaika Pitaro. You know this word Pita means father. He is the father of the Sankirtan movement. And he has brought this congregational chanting for us. Understanding our situation in the Kali Yuga, understanding the fallen condition of people in general, he came with a process that is so simple. But even though it is simple, one can achieve the highest results. Another Acharya, Narottam Das Thakur, has sung Golokera Premadhan Harinam Sankirtan. He said this chanting is not of this material world. We may chant so many things, we sing so many things, we speak so many things, but this Hare Krishna mantra is not from here. He says Golokera Premadhan. It's the wealth of Goloka. Goloka is the planet of God. Krishna's abode is called Goloka. And this is mentioned throughout the Vedas. Goloka eva nivashiti akilatma bhuto. Lord Brahma says, that place, Goloka, is a wonderful place. He says, every word is a song and every step is a dance. And one Acharya, Srila Jiva Goswami, says, then what must be the song and dance? If the words are song and the steps are dancing, what is the singing and dancing like? So it is very special. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu he is none other than Krishna. He is the same. He's not he's not an avatar of Krishna. He is Swayam Bhagavan. Brajenja Nandana Jai Sachi Sutta Hoilo Se. Balaram Hoilo Nitai. Lord Chaitanya and Nityananda, the two deity forms on this side of the altar, they are not different from Krishna and Balaram. So they brought this chanting for us. So we should accept it and do it with some enthusiasm. You only get what you put into it. So this is not you don't be a spectator. You chant. Anyone who you've been given a tongue, so to chant this Maha Mantra. And don't worry. Everyone's here. Don't worry who's looking at you or not. Chant with feeling, and you will experience. So, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare
Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Ram, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare.
Hare Haraya Namo Krishna Yadavaya Namaha.
Haraya Namo Krishna Yadavaya Namaha.
Haraya Namo Krishna Yadavaya Namaha.
Haraya Namo
Madhavaya Keshavaya Namaha
Madhavaya Keshavaya Namaha
Madhavaya Keshavaya Namaha
Madhavaya Keshavaya Namaha
Gopal Govinda Ram Sri Madhusudan
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 Giridhari Gopinath Madana Mohan
Giridhari Gopinath Madana Mohan
Giridhari Gopinath Madana Mohan
Giridhari Gopinath Madana Mohan
Sri Chaitanya Nityananda Sri Advaita Sita
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 Hari Guru Vaishnava Bhagavad Gita
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 Hare Namo Krishna Yadavaya Namaha
Hari Namo Krishna Yadavaya Namaha
Gopala Govinda Ram Sri Madhusudan
Gopal Govinda Ram Sri Madhusudan
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare
Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare
Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare
Hare Rama Ram Rama Hare Hare
Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare
Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hari Bol. Excuse me, my foot fell asleep. Before we speak today, we're going to also do something that Srila Prabhupada was very fond of doing before speaking, and that is he would sing a small song, mantra, Jai Radha Madhava. This Jai Radha Madhava, I believe, was composed by Srila Rupa Goswami. And Srila Prabhupada said that this one mantra here, the whole spiritual world is in it. Everything, everyone that we should want to know is mentioned there. Jai Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Gopijana Ballava Giri Baradhari Yashoda Nandana Braja Jana Ranjana Jamuna Tira Banachari. Most of you already know the words to this, so just follow along. Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari
Radha Madhava
Kunja Vihari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari Gopijana Vallabha Girivaradhari
Gopijana Vallabha Girivaradhari
Gopijana Vallabha Girivaradhari
Gopijana Vallabha Girivaradhari
Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari
Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari
Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Gopijana Vallabha Girivaradhari
Gopijana Vallabha Girivaradhari
Gopijana Vallabha Girivaradhari
Gopijana Vallabha Girivaradhari
Yashodanandana Brajajana Ranjana
Yashodanandana Brajajana Ranjana
Yashodanandana Brajajana Ranjana
Yashodanandana Brajajana Ranjana
Yashodanandana Brajajana Ranjana Jamuna Tira Banachari Jamuna Tira Banachari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Bihari. Gopi Jana Ballabha Girivaradari.
Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradari.
Gopi Jana Ballabha Girivaradari.
Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradari.
Yashodanandana Brajajana Ranjana. Yashodanandana Brajajana Ranjana.
Yashodanandana Brajajana Ranjana.
Yashodanandana Brajajana Ranjana.
Yashodanandana Brajajana Ranjana.
Yashodanandana Brajajana Ranjana.
Yashodanandana Brajajana Ranjana.
Ravana Chari.
Ravana Chari.
Yamuna Tira Vanachari.
Yamuna Tira Vanachari.
Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari.
Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari.
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama Hare
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare.
Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna
Krishna Hare Hare.
Hare Rama Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare.
Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna. I don't know if you all noticed, but my voice has a real nasal sound today. It's because I've been battling some sort of virus that's going around wiping out devotees. It was something that was probably sent by Indra to try to slow down the Sankirtan movement of Lord Chaitanya. Anyway, I'm on the upswing, but I'm not out of the woods, as we say. But we can still speak. So today I wanted to read one verse from Srimad Bhagavatam. Srimad Bhagavatam. What can I say about Srimad Bhagavatam? Srimad Bhagavatam says about Srimad Bhagavatam, it is Amalam Purana. It is the spotless Purana. Srimad Bhagavatam deals exclusively with exclusive worship to Sri Krishna. So Srila Prabhupada, this was his, if you wanted to say, his greatest contribution to human society. It was giving us the Srimad Bhagavatam. There are so many Vedic literatures. There are many other Puranas. It is said that there are 18 Puranas known of here on Earth planet, but on heavenly planets they have more. And there are 108 Upanishads here on the Earth planet, and similarly there are more on the heavenly planets. The heavenly planets are ruled by devotees also, demigods, but they're all the servants of Krishna. So, Srimad Bhagavatam is Amalam Purana. Srila Vyasadeva, the renowned author of all the Vedas, he wrote all the Puranas, all the Upanishads, Mahabharata, Vedanta Sutra. But before writing Srimad Bhagavatam, after he did all those other things, he wasn't feeling quite satisfied. And his contribution was unmatched. There is no other person who has given such a contribution of knowledge as Srila Vyasadeva. He is addressed as Bhagavan Vyas because he is also an incarnation. Therefore, that's why no one is equal to him in his knowledge. But he was a disciple of Narad Muni, Srila Narad Muni. Narad Muni Bhajai Vina Radhika Ramana Namini. Narad Muni is not an ordinary devotee also. He's not from here. He appears throughout the Puranas, pops in and pops out. So he's the guru of Srila Vyasadeva. And when Srila Vyasadeva was feeling somewhat despondent after writing all this Vedas, his guru came by and he said, I don't know why I'm feeling like this. And it is described, this incident is described in the pages of Srimad Bhagavatam, because Narad Muni is one of the principal speakers of Srimad Bhagavatam. There is one section which is known as the Narad Bhagavatam, where he instructs Srila Vyasadeva as his guru. And he told him, he says, you want my opinion? So the opinion of the guru, the opinion of the preceptor, that should be taken as ultimate, final. So he said, yes, only you can tell me what is the cause of my dilemma. Why am I feeling like this? So Narad Muni said, yes, you have done wonderful things. Given all Vedas, you've written Mahabharata, so many wonderful things. And yes, indeed, you have mentioned Krishna in all of them. Little bit here, little bit there. You've even put Bhagavad Gita in the middle of Mahabharata. So you've done this. So what could it be? Why are you feeling so despondent? And he was smiling, and Srila Prabhupada says, because he knew the reason, and he knew the solution. So he said, my dear Vyas, disciple, you haven't sufficiently glorified the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Krishna. You didn't come right out and say it. But you mention him here and there. But you give so many other things to the undiscerning people that they don't conclude that Krishna is to be worshipped exclusively. Isn't it? You find all the followers of Sanatana Dharma, Krishna is accepted, he's just one of the many gods. And they embrace all the provisions that Vyasadeva gave for trying to be happy in this material world, trying to go to the heavenly planets. Most Vedic literatures is what is known as Karma Kanda. Karma Kanda means fruitive. You do something to get something. All kinds of provisions are there. If you want a good wife, you can worship Uma. If you want a good husband, you can worship this one. Everything. So Narad Muni said, you give people what they wanted. They want sense gratification and you've simply provided it for them. And that's why you are not happy. Hey, look, in spite of all you wrote, even you are not happy. What to speak of everybody else? So he said, therefore, my dear Vyas, I think you wasted your time. You used some very strong language. He said you did a disservice to the people in general. Oh, who can speak to Vyas like that? The Guru can do that. It is said, Srila Prabhupada said, sons and disciples, they are always to be chastised. We used to see Srila Prabhupada would chastise some of his big disciples, call them Mudha. Mudha means ass. It's true. And they would want to crawl into a hole and hide. Yeah. I can tell you a short story. When Srila Prabhupada came to Philadelphia in 1976 for the Rath Yatra. And I was living in New York Temple, but they sent me there to get Brahminical initiation, the second initiation, with other devotees. So Prabhupada gave the morning Bhagavatam class, as was customary wherever he was in the world. He would sit and speak, take one verse and unpack it. So after the class, he said, those who are getting the Brahminical initiation, those who are getting the Gayatri mantra that is supposed to be chanted by Brahmins, he said, come to my quarters. So we all went, those of us who were going. And the first devotee to go into, before we went in, one of Srila Prabhupada's traveling servants, one of his entourage, was a sannyasi. He said, he coached us before going in. He said, you have to learn, you have to be able to count from 1 to 10 on your fingers, on one hand. So he taught, nothing. Everybody could do that. So we taught. But the first devotee to go inside the room with Prabhupada, he's a god brother of mine, I won't say his name, but he sat down in front, just him and Prabhupada in the room. And Prabhupada asked him, so, you know how to count to 10 on your fingers? He said, yes, Prabhupada. So Prabhupada said, do it. And for some mysterious reason, this devotee was unable to count from 1 to 10 on his fingers. My speculation is he was in the presence of such a great personality as Prabhupada, he just became mesmerized, like a fool. And he couldn't count from 1 to 10. And Prabhupada was sitting there waiting patiently, and he can't do it. He'd just get lost in space. He'd space out. After 1 or 2 minutes, Prabhupada said, just get out of here, you're a mudha. So he came out, running out of the room like he had seen a ghost. And we were like, what happened? He said, Prabhupada just called me a mudha. Of course, we couldn't laugh at him, because we still have to go in. You see? But Prabhupada would, the Guru can chastise us and we don't protest. After all, he's our ever well-wisher. So, Guru is not a fashion. You don't take a Guru just like you get a pet. Guru, as Prabhupada said, not everybody needs a Guru. Who needs a Guru? One who wants to make a comprehensive solution to the problems of life. For him, Guru is required. So, and anyway, I wanted to read from one verse from Srimad Bhagavatam, Spotless Purana. Srila Prabhupada so kindly translated and commented on it. It is from the prayers of Queen Kunti. Queen Kunti, as you may know, is the mother of the Pandavas. Pandavas, Arjun. So, Srila Prabhupada was very fond of these particular prayers. There are many prayers throughout the Srimad Bhagavatam, but in over the years I've come upon recordings of Prabhupada just singing them to himself, just chanting these prayers aloud. And when he came to Los Angeles, he was lecturing on these prayers, and he continued to lecture on them when he went to different places, like he'd go to India in Mayapur, he'd go to New York. He just, because they are very wonderful prayers. After all, who is Queen Kunti? So, Queen Kunti, it begins, this is text number 18. She says, Namasye Purusham Tvadyam Ishwaram Prakite Param Alaksham Sarvabhutanam Antar Bahir Avastitam. Namasye Purusham Tvadyam Ishwaram Prakite Param Alaksham Sarvabhutanam antarbahi avastitam. So translation. Srimati Kunti Devi said, O Krishna, I offer my obeisances unto you because you are the original personality and you are unaffected by the qualities of this material world. You are existing both within and without everything, yet you are invisible to all. And Srila Prabhupada gives a purport. Srimati Kunti Devi was quite aware that Krishna is the original personality of Godhead, although he was playing the part of her nephew. Such an enlightened lady could not make a mistake by offering obeisances unto her nephew. Therefore she addressed him as the original Purusha, beyond the material cosmos. Although all living entities are also transcendental, I repeat, although all living entities are also transcendental, they are neither original nor infallible. The living entities are apt to fall down under the clutches of material nature, but the Lord is never like that. Therefore, he is described in the Vedas as the chief amongst all living entities. Nityo Nityanam Chaitanas Chaitananam. Then again he is addressed as Ishvara, or the controller. The living entities, or the demigods like Chandra, Surya, Indra, they are also to some extent Ishwaras, or controllers. But none of them is the supreme Ishvara, or the ultimate controller. He is the Paramishvara, or he is the super soul. He is both within and without. So although he was present before Srimati Kunti as her nephew, he was also within her and within everyone else. In the Bhagavad Gita 15th chapter, Krishna says, I am situated in everyone's heart, and it is only due to me that one remembers or forgets or is even cognizant. So through all the Vedas, Krishna says in the Bhagavad Gita, he says, I am to be known because I am the compiler of the Vedas. I am the teacher of Vedanta. I am the knower of the Vedas. So Queen Kunti affirms that the Lord, although both within and without all living beings, he is still invisible. The Lord is, so to speak, a puzzle for the common man. Queen Kunti experienced personally that Lord Krishna was present before her, and yet at the same time he entered within the womb of Uttara to save her embryo from the attack of Ashvatthama's Brahmastra weapon. Kunti herself was puzzled about whether Krishna is all-pervasive or localized. In fact, he is both. But he reserves the right of not being exposed to persons who are not surrendered souls. This checking curtain is called Maya, or the energy of the Supreme Lord, and it controls the limited vision of the rebellious souls in this material world. So, Namashye Purusham Tvadyam. So, Purusha means the supreme person, and Adyam means the original. So Queen Kunti, as Prabhupada says here, is not ordinary woman. After all, who could be the aunt of Krishna? Or like Mother Yashoda, mother of Krishna. They are not ordinary persons. They are pure devotees of a very, very high degree. In fact, Prabhupada said Mother Yashoda is much higher than Queen Kunti. Mother Yashoda, now you hear Queen Kunti is saying things like, you are the Adi Purusham, you are the original person, Alaksham Sarva Bhutanam, you are Prakite Param, you are the controller of the cosmos. Yet you are invisible. You are within and without. You are everywhere. You are the. In another prayer, she says, you are the soul of the universe. You create the universe, and then you enter the universe. And more than that, you are within the atoms. So you're everywhere. And in spite of being everywhere, we can't see you. As a boy, I used to hear this in catechism. They would say, God is everywhere. And I look around. But I don't see him. He's everywhere and still we can't see him. So Kunti says, yes, Antar Bahi Avashtitam. He is covered by a curtain. Covered by a curtain. So when there's a curtain, you can't see the deities behind it. But he's everywhere. Even while, here Prabhupada says, Kunti is speaking with him, she knows who he is. She knows. She's saying here, Namasye Purusham Tvadyam Ishwaram Prakite Param. She's speaking Siddhanta. Her words are completely in line with scripture. So she's not just an ordinary woman. And she's aware who Krishna is. He's coming and the scene here is that this is after the battle of Kurukshetra. Krishna, before going back to Dwarka, where he had a big palace, 16,000 palaces, 16,108 palaces with queens. He provided a palace for each one. And while he was there, Prabhupada said, it wasn't that each queen had to wait 16,108 nights to be with Krishna. No, he expanded into 16,108 forms so he could be with all of them. And Narad Muni, hearing about this wonderful mystical position of Krishna, he wanted to see for himself. And I said, Narad Muni is not from this world. So he went to different palaces, and every palace he went to, Krishna was there doing something different, completely different. He scratches it and says, you are. Who can understand you? So Queen Kunti says, you are Prakite Param. You create the universe. That means you were existing before the creation. And after the creation is annihilated, you will still be there. Krishna, we learn from the Bhagavatam, Krishna, a plenary expansion of Krishna, Mahavishnu, Vishnu, lies down, and he, by his exhaling, breathing out, unlimited millions of universes come out of his pores. And when he inhales, they all go back in. So he creates it, and then he expands into another Vishnu form, and he enters each universe. And from there, creation begins to take place. So Kunti says, I know who you are the Supreme Lord, Bhagavan. Even though you're coming and you're touching my feet. Because when Krishna came to his aunt, auntie means superior. Right? We are all taught as children. The parents will say, be respectful to your aunt, be respectful to your uncle, be respectful to your elders. Right? So Krishna would come to see her and he would touch her feet, put it on his head. But she knows who he is. You are Prakite Param. When Krishna would come to the Pandavas, Yudhishthira was the eldest son of Kunti. He was older than Krishna in the Leela. So Krishna looked upon him like an older brother. Whenever Krishna came to see Yudhishthira Maharaj, Krishna would also touch his feet. That is the etiquette. And Yudhishthira Maharaj, he wouldn't go touch Krishna's feet. He would just embrace him. So Krishna was, and Kunti was seeing all this, but she knows who he is. She was not an ordinary person. She was a great devotee, a pure devotee. And every pure devotee, they know. They know Krishna. They can see Krishna. And not just only see in one time and then no more. In the Brahma Samhita, there's a verse, Lord Brahma says, Premanjana Charita Bhakti Vilochanena Santak Sadaiva Hridayeshu Vilokayanti. He said, the devotees who are Santa, Shanta, pure, whose eyes are anointed with the salve or the ointment of prema. There is an ointment. Premanjana Charita Bhakti Vilochana, the ointment of love. They can see Krishna Sadaiva. Sada. We know this word Sada. Lord Chaitanya says Kirtaniya Sada Hari. So it means always. You should always chant Hare Krishna. This earlier we chanted for 45 minutes. So some of us it may seem like such a long time. When is this going to be over? But that is because of our disease. There are different stages in chanting. In the beginning, chanting is like medicine. And you know, who likes to take medicine? Nobody. But medicine is good for you. But the same mantra, the same chanting, if one does it properly, and properly means under direction of Guru and sadhus, scripture, then that same medicine chanting will become food. So you know when you're making progress, when you love to chant, you look forward to chanting. It's no longer medicine, it's food. It's necessary. Just like you don't go a day without eating. I must have 3 square meals a day. So when you get to the stage where I must chant, I must set aside some time so I can chant my prescribed rounds, then you know you're making a little progress. And then there's another stage where the chanting instead it goes beyond just being food. It's like dessert. You can't get enough of it. Yeah? like sugar cake. Can't get enough of it. So, Krishna consciousness is a science. As we chant, we can see how we are making progress or not. It doesn't require a certificate from this person or that person. If your material desires, if the material fever of which you are burning up with, the living entities in the material world are burning up with a fever. Narottam Das Thakur sings, Hari Hari Dipale Janama Goainu Manusha Janama Pai Radha Krishna Na Bhajiya Janiyashu Niya Na Bisha Kainu. Says, I'm burning up in the material world, suffering. And I know what I should do, but I haven't taken the steps to relieve this fever. He says, I'm like someone who is knowingly drinking poison. Janiyashuniya bishakainu. So, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has brought this medicine, this Hare Krishna mantra, in another song by Bhaktivinoda Thakur. He says, Enechi Aushadhi. Aushadhi is medicine. Enechi Aushadhi Maya Nashi Baralagi Harinam Mahamantra Lao Tumimai. So Lord Chaitanya has said, I have got the medicine to bring down your fever, to wipe it out completely. Take this Mahamantra and chant it. But sometimes we are so unfortunate that we will not do it. We cannot do it. We cannot take it. Spiritual Master tells us to chant 16 rounds. And many disciples, they don't do it. It is obvious that they're not chanting 16 rounds properly. By the symptoms, the external behavior. We know. If one has actually taken the medicine, then his material fever will be going down. And he can know also. So Queen Kunti, she says, although you are within and without, antar bahir avashtitam, you are existing within and without. You are within me, and you are also outside. You are within the atoms, you are within everyone's heart, but we can't see you. So, what Prabhupada said, is a puzzle for the common man. When Krishna was present 5,000 years ago, he not everybody who saw Krishna knew that Krishna was Bhagavan, was the Supreme. Only a few people knew. Pandavas knew, Bhishma Dev knew, Vidura knew. Prabhupada said even Dhritarashtra knew. But even though he knew, he couldn't check himself. Material desires, he wanted so much the kingdom. So not everybody knew. In spite of the uncommon activities of Krishna. Prabhupada has very nicely given us the Krishna book. Krishna book is a summary study of the 10th canto of Srimad Bhagavatam, which is exclusively about the Krishna's pastimes on earth, his life story. So we can read and know something about Krishna. They say to know him is to love him. If you don't know, if you don't take the time to know, to find out, how will you develop any love? And to know Krishna is not so easy thing. As Queen Kunti says here, you are just not this verse but another verse. She said that just like an actor on stage, the people in the audience don't know who he is. He's in disguise. Sometimes even his own children don't know who he is because he's got makeup and costumes and everything. So Krishna he's appearing, but who can know him? Only those who have love. He shows himself to those who are devoted to him. So we are trying to develop love for Krishna by serving someone who has love for Krishna. We have a few minutes. I can take one or two questions. Anyone? Yes, sir. Mm-hmm. 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 Precisely. Yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yes. That is a simple answer. We are living in Kali Yuga. In Kali Yuga, the characteristic of this age is it's very bad. Very bad. And it is a dark age. Age of quarrel, hypocrisy. It's an iron age. And everyone in the material world who comes here, they are condemned. They are condemned. We are criminals. So don't be surprised. In the prison, the government builds universities and they build prisons too. So, but the idea behind the material world is to give us a chance to rectify ourselves and get out of this prison house. Krishna said, he certifies it, that he said, don't be surprised, this is a place of suffering, misery, dukkhalayam ashashvatam, but it's temporary. Even if you like it, like I met many people who said, when I lived in California, one young surfer, he said, are you speaking as if it's so bad here? He says, I like it, I love it. It's very nice. Why are you being so negative? You're so pessimistic. I told him, look, you're living in a bubble. This is a place of suffering. How long can you enjoy like this? It will end. Even if you like it, it is ashashvatam, it is temporary. But it is a golden opportunity. A golden opportunity because of the golden avatar, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He has given us the process. Chant Hare Krishna mantra, purify your existence, and get out of here. Finish your business. This life. It is possible. Half a minute. It is possible. Practice makes perfect. So you practice this chanting Hare Krishna, and then you will become pure. And therefore the devotees go out to give that opportunity to people. We feel blessed, you could say. We feel that we've been helped tremendously. Prabhupada was an ambassador from the spiritual world, and he was very kind. And he said, if you feel any indebtedness, then you should give it to others. Actually, when you go out to give it to others, something miraculous happens. You feel your own Krishna consciousness increasing. You're trying to give it up. The supply increases. This is the wonderful characteristic of Sankirtan. Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, as you distribute this, the supply increases. Your own Krishna consciousness will increase. Materially, if I have $100 and I give you 10, I'm short. I only have 90. But in spiritual, it's different. The more you give it out, the more your own Krishna consciousness increases. Prabhupada wanted to give it everywhere, and how much Krishna consciousness he had, we cannot measure. It was unlimited. But this opportunity is open for everyone. Everyone and anyone. Krishna is full of compassion for all living entities. Okay? Hare Krishna. So now Artik ceremony. I did it again. Kapila, please come here. Come on.
Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prastaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Iti Namine Om Vishnu Padaya
Krishna Prastaya Bhutale. You would get enough. Bhakti Vedanta Swami
Namine Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Vacharini Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Pasyatyare Satarini
Saraswati Devi Gauravani Vacharini Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Pasyatyare Satarini
Jayo Jaya Gora Chandre Arati Keshuva
Jaya Gora Chandre Arati Keshuva
Jayo Jaya Gora Chandre Arati Keshuva
Jaya Gora Chandre Arati Keshuva
Chana Vitata Vane Jagamana Luna Vitata Vane Jagamana Luva
Vitata Vane Jagamana
Ratna Singhatani Shatadara Ekate Advaita Shini Vasatadara Gorachan Ratna Singhatani Gorachan Ratna Singhatani Arati Kurin Brahma Adi Devagani Arati Kurin Brahma Adi Devagani Arati Kurin Brahma Adi Devagani Shamarataya Hare Hare Sanjaya Mukunda Vasu Dushadigaya Sanjaya Mukunda Vasu Sanjaya Mukunda Vasu Dushadigaya Sanjaya Ganda Sene Adana Allah Kote Chajane Adana Ujala Adine Adana Allah Allah Dese Vanamala Kole Chalamala Kole Chalamala Kala Desi Vanamala Kole Chalamala Kala Desi Vanamala Kole Chalamala Jayo Jaya Bora Shante Arate Keshuba Jayo Jaya Bora Shante Arate Keshuba Jayo Jaya Bora Shante Arate Keshuba Jaya Bora Shante Arate Keshuba Jagamana Duba Jagamana Duba Chanavita Javane Jagamana Duba Chanavita Javane Jagamana Duba Jagamana Krishna, Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare Radha Gopinata Radhe Radha Gopinata Radhe Radha Gopinata Radhe Jaya Radha Gopinata Radha Gopinata Radhe Jaya Radhe Jaya Radhe Jaya Radhe Jaya Shri Radhe Jaya Radhe Jaya Radhe Jaya Radhe Jaya Shri Radhe Jaya Radhe Radhe Jaya Radhe Jaya Radhe Jaya Radhe Jaya Radhe Jaya Shri Radhe Jaya Vrishabhanu Radhe Radhe Vrishabhanu Nandini Radhe Radhe Bhanu Nandini Radhe Radhe Vrishabhanu Nandini Radhe Radhe Jaya Vrishabhanu Nandini Radhe Radhe Vrishabhanu Nandini Radhe 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 Vrishabhanu Nandini Radhe Radhe Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada,
Jai Nityanilum Vishnupad Paramahansa Parivrajaka Sutara Sadasri Sriman His Divine Grace Avai Charanar Binda Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada Ki ISKCON Founder Acharya Srila Prabhupada Ki Nityanilum Vishnupad Paramahansa Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Goswami Prabhupada Ki Ananda Koti Vaishnava Brinda Ki Namacharya Srila Thakur Haridas Ki Prem se Gosi Krishna Chaitanya Pranitananda Sri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaur Bhakta Brinda Ki Sri Radha Krishna Go Gopinath Sham Kun Radha Kun Gir Govardhan Ki Vrindavan Dham Ki Mayapur Navadvip Dham Ki Jagannath Puri Dham Ki Ganga Devi Jamuna Mai Ki Bhakti Devi Tulsi Maharani Ki Nam Sankirtan Ki Haina Mahamantra Ki Brihat Mridanga Seva Ki Samaveda Bhakta Vrinda Ki. All glories to the assembled devotee. All glories to the assembled devotee. All glories to the assembled devotee. All glories to Sri Guru and Sri Gaurango. Namaste Narasimhaya. Pralada Lada Daini Hiranya Kashipur Bhakshaha Shilatam Kanakalaye Ito Nashringo Parato Nashringo Yato Yato Yami Tato Nashringo
Yato Yami Tato Nashringo
Bahir Nashringo Hridai Nashringo
Ahir Nashimo
Narashingamadhyang Sharanam Prapadye
Nashimamadim Saranam Prapadye
Vakara Kamalabhade Nakam Adbhuta Singham Dalita Hiranyakashipu Tanu Bringham Kishavadrita Narahari Rupa Jaya Jagadisha Hare Jaya Jagadisha Hare Jaya Jagadisha Hare
Kamlavare Buddha Singha Lalita Hiranyakashipu Dano Vila Yudhavadita Narahari Rupa Jaya Jagadisha Hare Jaya Jagadisha Hare Jaya Jagadisha Hare Jaya Nishingadev Jaya Nishingadev Nishingadev Jaya Nishingadev Jaya Nishingadev
Jaya Nasingadev Jaya Nasingadev Jaya Nasingadev
Jaya Prahlad Maharaj, Prahlad Maharaj, Prahlad Maharaj, Jaya Prahlad Maharaj.
Jaya Maharaj Prahlad Maharaj Prahlad Maharaj Jaya Prahlad Maharaj
Jaya Narahari, 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 Jaya Narahari.
Jaya Narahari Jaya Narahari Jaya Narahari Jaya Narahari
Jaya Gaura Hari, Gaura Hari, Gaura Hari, Jaya Gaura Hari.
Jaya Gaura Hari Jaya Gaura Hari Jaya Gaura Hari Jaya Gaura Hari
Singade Bhagwan ki Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Haribo. Few short, quick announcements. You have a list? Oh. Well, this Wednesday, first, on Tuesday, His Holiness Guru Prasad Swami will be returning to Trinidad from a little island hopping. So, Wednesday, Maharaj had said that when he come back this time, he was going to pretty much spend most of or all of the time in the south of Trinidad. It means Debe Temple and surrounding areas. So, on Wednesday, the day after he comes, that is the appearance day of Sri Advaita Acharya. Advaita Acharya is one of the members of the Panchatattva. It is described in the Chaitanya Charitamrita. Panchatattvatmakam Krishnam Bhaktarupa Swarupakam Bhaktavataram Bhaktakyam Namami Bhakta Shaktikam. Three of the members of the Panchatattva, namely Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Nityananda Prabhu and Advaita Prabhu, are all Vishnu Tattva. So they're all God. So Advaita Acharya's appearance day is this Wednesday. And we will have a program, a little feast in honor of his divine appearance at midday. Devotees are invited to come. You can come as early as 10. We will have readings from Chaitanya Charitamrita and there will be a feast at noon. In the evening, His Holiness Guru Prasad Swami will be having a program at Mohan. Or our Mohan? Mohandas is our, local Mohandas. His sister, who lives, Padma, lives in the south. There will be a program at her house in the evening. So that is the festivities for this week. Oh yes. On this coming Sunday, we will be having our regular Sunday feast program, but I've been informed that His Holiness Guru Prasad Swami will be performing some initiations. There will be an initiation ceremony at the South Temple. I don't know what time that is, if it is in the morning or evening, but we will still have our Sunday feast program here. I'm sure many devotees will want to go there
because of the ceremony, but you can find out very easily by calling the South Temple. Well, he's not here. But he is not here. Okay, the following week, so that's it for this week. The following week, on Tuesday, is the appearance day of Lord Varaha, another Vishnu Tattva, another Vishnu incarnation, the Lord appearing in the form of a boar. And Wednesday, that feast, the festival for Lord Varaha, the feast will also be at midday, noon. And the following day, the Wednesday, is the appearance day of Sri Nityananda Ram, Nityananda Prabhu. So we decided we would celebrate that in the evening rather than midday, just understanding many devotees have to work and they cannot all come, can't all steal away. But in the evening everybody can come. So we expect to have more devotees for the celebration of Nityananda Prabhu. That's the Sunday right after? Is that the Sunday after? No. Well, I guess we are saying these things to put them in your subconsciousness. On the 23rd will be the anniversary of Sri Sri Radha Gopinath. That is a very special day. That is a special day for all devotees because they are the presiding deities in Trinidad. Radha Gopinath has mercifully appeared here to accept service from all the devotees. 33 years. They're still here. They haven't gone. So somebody must be doing something good. Don't think that they can't go. It is mentioned in the Bhagavatam that in Kali Yuga the deities in the temples appear to be crying and about to leave. Krishna, the deity is Krishna. We should know this, but how will we know this? When we hear from Guru, Sadhu, Shastra, the deity is called Archa Avatar or Archa Vigraha. It's a worshipable form. Srila Prabhupada comments that he is so kind because our senses are impure, we cannot see him. As we were talking earlier, Queen Kunti says, Antar Bahir Avastitam. You are within and without, but nobody can see you. Because our eyes have got cataract. When the devotee has cataract, we heard Ananta Prabhu has cataract, and you're going blind, but by surgery they can remove the cataract and then the vision is restored. But we have another kind of cataract. And the only, medicine is prema. Prema, love of Krishna. Brahma Samhita says, Premanjana Charita Bhakti Vilochanena Santak Sadaiva Hridayeshu Bilokayanti. So, when your eyes with the cataract, this material cataract that prevents you from seeing Krishna, even though He's everywhere, within and without, when the eyes are anointed with the ointment of prema, then you can see Him. And not just once, but Sadaiva Hridalokayanti, 24 hours. His pastimes are witnessed by the pure devotees in their heart. So they're seeing Him 24/7, as we say. And it's always fresh and new. Krishna's pastimes are not just static, they're ecstatic. So, but we can't see Krishna, so He appears in a form which we can see. The deity form is made out of different material ingredients: metal, stone, like marble, and wood, and other material elements. So Srila Prabhupada says, because all we can see is that. We can only see metal, stone, wood, etc. And Krishna is so kind, he agrees to come in a form that you can see. He is bigger than the biggest and greater than the greatest. Anoraniyan Mahato Mahiyan. How small he can go in between the atoms even. And how big? He showed Arjuna the Virata Roop, universal form. Nobody else could see the universal form but Arjuna, because Krishna gave him the eyes to see. And when he saw it, he was like, please go back. But Krishna is very kind to his devotees, so he comes in a form, Prabhupada said, just so you can handle him. So there's two ways this handle him can be understood. He can be small enough that you can bathe him and dress him and all that. And another explanation is that he doesn't talk. He can talk, but he doesn't talk to you. If he did, we couldn't handle it. If he talked, you would have no life. So he doesn't talk, but he can talk. He will talk in another way if he's just pleased with you. You will find the service being taken away from you. Because Krishna doesn't need anybody. But he's so kind, Radha Gopinath is so kind, they've come here to give an opportunity for us to render service to them. And if we are a little intelligent, we'll take advantage. Kali Yuga, intelligence is short. It's in demand. Therefore it is said, Jagai Sankirtana Prai Jajantihi Sumedasaha. Only those who have a fine theistic intelligence will take to the Sankirtan. So, by hearing from Sadhu, Shastra and Guru, we know that Krishna is here. We can't know any other way. How do we know? Because Prabhupada told us, or some Vaishnava told us, Krishna is here. So where is Krishna more present? In the heart of the devotee, in the heart of the Vaishnava. That's where he resides. Therefore this process is called Vaishnavism. We serve the Vaishnavas. So, that is the 23rd, the anniversary of Radha Gopinath. So that'll be a big festival. It's also on a Sunday. Today? Today's feast was sponsored by one devotee, Mohar Shana. Yesterday was the birthday of his daughter. For him. So we they also cooked the feast today. So yeah. Oh. We'd like to take this time to thank all the viewers online. I've been told that we had the second largest number of viewers on Mayapur.tv. Okay? So, let us say the prasadam prayer. Mahaprasad Govinde Nama Brahmani Vaishnavi Svalpa Punyam Rajam Surya Vidita Pradendriya Traika Jiva Pire Vishaya
Hare Krishna, and thanks to all of our viewers who are online and who encourage and support us in this service every Sunday. This is Sulakshmana Devi on behalf of her husband Dattavaradas, logging off from Trinidad ISKCON, Londonville. Hare Krishna. Thank you very much.